Hi, ladies and gents. Welcome to CEO Meets. My name's Pip Wilkins. I'm the Chief Executive at the BFA, and I'm delighted to be joined by Caroline and Gabbie today from Tots. So, ladies, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Oh, hi, Pip. Nice to see you. We are the founders of Tots.
My name's Caroline Sparks.
And I'm Gabbie.
Fantastic. So talk to us about what Tots do.
So Tots is an acronatal yoga baby and toddler swimming program. And we start from pregnancy to preschool. And our customers can join us at any stage within that time. So when they leave us, we hope that we've instilled the love of water and swimming, and obviously encouraged exercise from word go.
Okay, so when did you start the business, and what made you decide to go down the lovely franchising route?
So Tots launched, gosh, it must have been about 12 years ago now in Bristol. And gosh, that makes me feel really old. Yeah, so we launched then. I saw a gap in the market for a more holistic child-led baby swimming program. And yes, we launched successfully and it boomed. And literally our customers and friends of customers were asking if we were ever going to expand and franchise the business so that they could benefit from it as well. So yeah, that's how it launched, really. It grew very organically at the point of, I think I was about a year and a half in when we decided to franchise. And at that point, Caroline and I didn't want to do it on my own, very much wanted a partner in crime to have on this journey with me. So Caroline and I, who'd been friends before, decided to join forces, and franchising was just the most obvious route for us to scale our business.
Well, everyone loves a partner in crime. I have one myself. But in terms of the franchising side, you decided to kind of take it forward. Mm-hmm. What were the kind of key motivations, and what were you looking for in people going forward that would really match your sort of values as a business?
Yeah, sure. So we were looking for, a lot of people were inquiring about being franchisees. And as I say, we grew organically out of Bristol initially. Mm-hmm. And so we were looking for vibrant, energetic individuals who were business minded and also had a can-do attitude, and came to the business with transferable skills from previous jobs and life. So being a swimming teacher wasn't our main prerequisite, unusually. Very surprised to hear, but it was, we've only had one franchisee who was actually a swimming teacher previously. So it was much more important for us to find individuals who, were business minded and were capable of, running a fairly sizable franchise. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for. And obviously we wanted them to have a love of swimming, love of children as well. That was really important, and passion for the brand. And that came a lot initially from customers who'd swum with us, who were on maternity leave and didn't necessarily want to go back to their corporate jobs.
It's not all about swimming, is it? You tend to dunk those babies under the water and then watch them bubble up and take some nice photos of them as well, right?
Oh, dunking is a bit of a swear word in our baby swimming world. But yes.
Yeah, so we do have other revenue streams. So our franchisees, first and foremost, teach swimming. There has been a lot of debate about the dunking of babies over the last few years, and I won't go into it because it's a very debatable subject. Yeah. But and the way we teach is very child-led, so it's up to the babies and toddlers when they are ready to go under the water. Mm-hmm. But we do, as you said, we do underwater photography. Our main revenue stream, apart from the baby swimming that our franchisees benefit from, is the actual merchandise. So we have, branded swim nappies, wetsuits, etc. That we
branded t-shirts too. Apparently, you look awesome.
Thank you. Always an opportunity to show off the brand.
And so in terms of then the teachers, you said they don't have to be qualified teachers before they come. So what do you do to kind of upskill them and make sure that they're doing everything in the right way and they're compliant as they go through the kind of process of becoming a franchisee?
Sure. I mean, the quality of our program and the consistency of our customer experience across the board is really core to our brand. So yeah, it's always very high on our agenda. So all of our teachers, all of our obviously we have franchisees who are all teachers as well. But we also have, a big team of about 300 teachers across the UK. We're with about 5 training courses a year. But all of our teachers, even if they're not teachers before they join us, we like them to go away and do the STA award and their life saving, and just to actually see whether they like doing the swimming teaching as well. And then they come on board and do our all singing, all dancing turtle tots training, which is, it's blended, it's online, and it's also practical, but involves a lot of shadowing and a lot of assessed lessons till they've finally signed off to teach on their own. And then after that, one of our values is lifelong learning. So we like to pick them up again when they're a year old into the role, and they then do the STA diploma. And we have a huge aquatic tutor and mentoring team that are always out there checking the standards, what we want across the board. So yeah, it's a big part of what we do, the quality piece.
And actually most of our teachers, all of our teachers, they really love the ongoing CPD. And during lockdown, a lot of them studied for an aquaphobics qualification, because many of our parents actually are scared of the water themselves. And often that's why they bring their children, because they don't want their children to grow up with the same fear. So the aquaphobics qualification was just all about, working with the parents as well. But yeah, they really embrace the opportunities for CPD.
Fantastic. So how big is your network now? How many franchisees do you have?
We have 46 franchisees at the moment, and our biggest is in Ireland, actually. So yeah, and we only cover still about a third of the UK, so there's plenty of room for growth still.
But we literally, although we grew organically out of Bristol, we then quite quickly had a franchisee in Scotland, and we're really big in Scotland. And then we had somebody else who set up in Berkshire, and it grew organically out of there. So yeah.
And so what are your plans looking like for 2022, or the rest of? We're halfway through it almost.
Well, we're absolutely delighted with bouncing back, and very humbled that we've still got a very, very good business after lockdown, the pandemic. So our core focus is still on ensuring our franchisees are, running fulfilling and profitable businesses. And then alongside that, we're looking at building pools, or helping our franchisees build their own pools. And the international piece is back on the agenda again. So we very much want to prove another country. Ireland has been, as Caroline said, a huge success for us, and we're ready now. That was the pilot. We're ready to go somewhere else. So
brilliant. Well, we very much look forward to helping you with international expansion. It's a passion of mine. Want to see some brands go into Europe as opposed to heading off to somewhere else that's English speaking. It's always a challenge.
Yes.
Ladies, I have one final question for you both. I ask everybody at the end of the CEO meet, but what would be your top tip if someone's looking to invest in a franchise?
Join the BFA.
What would be your top tip for someone that's looking to invest in a franchise and they're like, I don't know which one to buy?
Oh, okay. So yes, absolutely. Do your research. Ensure your franchisor has, everything that they should have in place. So, they're professionally set up in terms of their, their operations manual, their CRM systems, their legal contracts. And yeah, actually at the end of the day, people buy people, don't they? And it's equally as much of that as it is about the I guess what the product that you're buying into.
I think for me it would be to have the opportunity to speak to other franchisees in their network.
100%.
And get feedback, get honest feedback from them.
That's a really good one. I also like Join the BFA. I think everyone should do that. It's definitely something they need to do. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, ladies. It's been awesome.
Thanks, Bit.
Thanks.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.